Hello, I'm Glenn Edgerton, Artistic Director of Hubbard Street Dance Chicago. Welcome.
The entrepreneurs, like the dancers, each of them has a strong point of view. They wouldn't be there if they weren't already courageous and intelligent and talented and willing to take a risk. And yet, at some point, in order for team to happen, for collaboration to really happen, there has to be a willingness to surrender, right? It's like those individual strengths got you to the game. And now, in order to be part of the team, there has to be a willingness to let part of that go. And that seems really counterintuitive.
It's about not over-leading collaboration. Everybody's ideas are valid, and even though you're in the room as a leader, I think you have to follow the collaboration where it wants to go in order to get to a greater product.
I like it. Now, it doesn't have to be like that. It can change, but it has to be fully committed.
It's a team. It's all about a team effort. And if it's in the studio or if it's in the office, testing the waters and feeling out the players and how they're going to best fit.
The founder of an entrepreneurial startup has to create an environment where collaboration happens. Their job is doubly hard. It's not just to be a part of the team and a team member, but it's to keep an eye out for the conditions of the organization or of the team. Is the team healthy? Is there enough time? Are we able to engage in that process? So it requires a special kind of leadership to be able to create an environment where people feel comfortable asserting their individuality and speaking up and sticking by their guns and only aligning with what they'll support, but at the same time surrendering to the greater whole for what's best for the team.
Along with insecurity, judgment really doesn't belong in the building either, but it happens. You know, people make judgments about what they're doing, about the work, and once you feel a certain way about what you're doing, it can be hard to wrap your emotions into let's go do it if you're not actually feeling fully 100% behind it. So it's also taking the judgment and insecurity away, and then hopefully having an environment where the answer really is, how are we going to make this work? How are we going to do this so that we can be proud?
That some choices will be corny, some choices will be good. I think that's a part of it, and I think that's great.
We are confidence boosters for our dancers, but we are also backup for the choreographers. And when we talk about team at Hubbard Street, I feel that any given project that I'm working on has a certain collective around it, and there are a lot of people involved in that. We all share responsibility, and there's a lot of crossover with all of us helping each other.
The mistakes that entrepreneurs can make sometimes is thinking that teamwork and collaboration are really just a function of who you hire. Every time you make a change, the whole team goes back to forming again. Like it or not, even if it's a high-performing team, whether it's a change in the business model, a change in the composition of the team, you've added somebody, somebody's left, that constant evolving process requires you to pay attention to where's the team and what do we need to do to keep the information flowing in the team, keep people feeling like they're included, and making sure that key perspectives are getting surfaced.
The success rate for how everyone strives within this organization comes from how much we believe in each person.